Hey, party people. How you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. It is Thursday, and we are like mid-July right now. July 13th. We're going to do a live song review. I'm going to give you guys feedback on song structure, arrangement, mixing, mastering, production, songwriting. I'm going to give you guys game on whatever and everything that I hear in the music. I'm sitting in my studio. It's Hollywood, California. Beautiful here. Been in the 80s. You know, the weather's back, and I'm in this room with no windows. Or at least I covered the windows. But yeah, let's see who's in the house. I want to say what's up to everybody, and we're going to go through. There's a lot. I got a lot of submissions tonight, so we definitely will not make it through everybody. So if you are part of the channel, definitely I can see that little mark next to your name. So I'll be skipping the line for you, but please, in the comments, drop the name of the song, the title, exactly as you uploaded it, okay? So I can find it easily. And let's see what's up. Let's see who's in here. All right. Trevor, what's up? What's up? I've never seen Trevor in here. What's up, Trevor? Tim, what's going on? All right, we got Jake. Jake's in the house. All right, the fam's in the house. Steven, what's up? Philippe, always here. Without Days, always here. Drew, always here. Brian Olsen, always in the house. Some of y'all always show up, and that's what's up. That's why you guys learn so much. That's why you guys are excelling. I promise you guys. I promise you. That's the name of the game. You show up. You feel me? You got to keep showing up. You got to keep showing up, and you keep getting better every single time. Yo, thank you, Jake. I appreciate that. If you guys want to support the channel, you can use Super Chat. Jake just dropped 10 bucks on me, 10 spot. Hit me with the 10 spot. It supports the channel, helps me make content for you guys. I don't get paid to do any of this. All right, this is all free for you, okay? And I keep the replays up. Anybody that gets their song reviewed, they get some exposure from it. That's the hope. You guys get to connect with each other, network, all that good stuff. Attic 365. That's what's up. All right. That's what's up. It shows up, turns up. Hey, came for that Moog Matriarch. That's what's up. Yeah, that thing's hella fun. I haven't used it on a record in a while. I might want to bust it out. But yeah, let's get right into the show, y'all. Let's start by checking out what we got uploaded. If you are a member of the channel, you're paying $5 a month. Let me know what your song title is so I can put you ahead, okay? And if you upload it, I need to know what the song title is. Like, don't just assume that, oh, I signed up for the channel, do mine next. Do what is yours. So I'm not a mind reader, y'all. And a lot of you, you like label your tracks crazy fucking names. Make it simple. All right? I'm not your dad. I don't want to be your dad. Damn, we got hella tracks today. Okay, so I'm going to start with time and date uploaded. So we're gonna do the most earliest, and I got The Beach by Mr. Nana, Afrain Nornu. Some crazy naming. I don't know, man. Yo, thank you, appreciate that. That's what's up. All right, how do you submit a song? Are you on the mailing list? If you're not on the mailing list, you're not gonna be able to submit a song, especially not tonight. But yeah, just follow along, my friend. And since you did super chat me, you can send it to my email, all right? Because I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. I'm going to say Bradley at radium-media.com, and I'll be looking out for that submission from you. No, it's all good. It's all good. I just sent my email in there. I know there's a little delay between the stream. All right, let's check out what we got here. I'm going to start off by the first person that uploaded tonight, or today. Look at all these tracks. All right, let's go. Alright, so on this channel I do not review instrumentals, just because like that's boring as hell to me. For me, I don't like it, so I'm not going to do it on the channel. So if you uploaded an instrumental, you're going to get skipped. All right, next one. Here we go. Home Again by Obum OTW. Final mix edited Terrence Goodwin. Whatever. Okay, let's go. All right, beautiful piece. I'm just waiting for the vocals to come in. Again, skipping. All right, next one, Garrett Brown. We got anyone that knows how to make a record? Not just like compose some beat or put an instrumental together? Let's go. I'm not hating. I mean, shit, you know, there's a need for that, but I'm looking for records here. Where's the songs at? All right, MFN, MN2, Garrett Brown, Devin Castro. Let's roll. Yo, y'all just like making instrumentals all day? All right, this is getting real boring for me. All right, next one, The Rain, K1 Dane Famous.
Had to holla back. DJ down. Looping all tracks. Alright. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, yo. Yeah. Stovetop Chronicles, everything legal in my book. Had to deliver like dominoes on your backs when I hollered that. She hit my line, I had to holler back. I'm the gift, said it come rap, it's so exquisite. Quite pleasant on the first meet. Called herself being cold until she met heat. That's me, that's me. I got my hand raised, took her to the O. Had to let shorty get glazed on up. Yeah, that one's for you. Overheads, this a pop-up. Yeah, she hit the shop, pick up her merch, she get a dope stocked up. Been down since the lockup. They wouldn't let me out, now they gotta deal with the son of a king. Pick a load of green, came special beam, watching from a screen how we really living out his dreams. Plotted out the schemes, IDs in the duffel for the transport. Auntie on my mind, this is a jam sport. Yeah, rest in heaven.
All right, dope. For the time period, if you're going for like 90s, you killed it, man. Like, I don't have any notes. If you're like, yo, I'm a rapper coming out in 96, man, you're killing it. Like, what's up, Biggie? You got the big sound. It sounds literally like that's your influence. Notorious B.I.G. right there, okay? From 1996. Like, straight up. Maybe even like 2000, you know, getting into 2000. Sample beats. Here's the thing about this. Right away, like, you're going to sound dated. You're not going to sound fresh unless you do some fresh shit on a sampled beat. Nothing here fresh. Everything on here has been done before. Even the chorus being like a chop of a vocal sample, like, we used to be, yeah, that's what we did. Yeah, okay. Like, it's very, very dated. Nothing wrong with that. If that's your thing, you do your thing, bro. Like, nobody's hating. All right? I'm not hating. I love hip-hop. Okay, I grew up on hip-hop. I grew up on MPCs, drum machines, hip-hop, 90s golden era hip-hop. I was born in 83. I was listening to everything. Warren G, West Coast, East Coast, Notorious B.I.G. I got into Common Sense. I got into Talib Kweli, Mos Def, Black Star. I got into all that shit, okay? Now, I can tell you right now, if you're not going to do anything fresh with this sound, you're not going to be relevant, bro. No one's going to be fucking with this. Like, unless you got a bunch of old heads, they're like, yeah, man, this is dope. But they're not even streaming. They're not buying records. They're not streaming. They're not doing shit. You know, so maybe you rock a couple shows locally and you do some stuff, and then you're like, man, why am I so capped out with my music industry? Like, why am I so capped out with my music business? Why can't I go anywhere? Because you sound like you're from 97, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, update the sound. Update the sound. Now, if you want to keep this sound and this is what you're doing and you're going for like timepiece sync licensing stuff, which I totally understand, there's definitely a need for that. Like, I get all the time, I get briefs like, yo, we need 90s, like old school hip hop. It's got to sound like it came, like it was recorded in the 90s. Dude, you nailed it. There's your break, you know, get a 10 grand check. Bam. All right. Now you're on some like, some reality TV show or some shit on HBO or something, right? Sick. All right. If that's your thing, that's your bag, do it even better. Make sure your vocals sound better. Vocals right now sound super filtered. Sounds like you just learned how to use an EQ and you're like, I just got to filter everything out. And it sounds real filtered. It's either the mic sucks or your whole setup sucks and you're like trying to filter out all the garbage that happened because your shit sucks to record with, or you just don't know how to make your vocals sound the way that they should be sounding. What I would recommend is stop filtering so much of your vocal, because right now it's all mid-range. It's like that 1K, 2K area, and that's all it is. Give some more body to it. Listen to Biggie records. Like he's, I used to be in bands and mansions. You know, like he's got a big, thick bottom, you know, like right around like 200 hertz. You know what I'm saying? So you're missing all of that. You're filtered out. So filter that back in. Use a little drive on your voice if you want that texture. Like, you know, there's plugins that give you saturation and stuff. You could use that. Tape machine plugins, etc. All right, dope track though. If you're going for that era, you nailed it. You killed it. Knocked it out the park. All right, let's get into Michael Martin, Sparkling Anxiety. Sounds like I'm on hold or some shit, bro. I'm just like waiting, like, oh man, is the operator gonna pick up, man? I can't understand anything you're saying, first off. Vocal affected like way too much, which tells me that you're not confident with your voice yet. You're not confident with your writing yet. You're not confident with your melodies. You're not confident with your lyrics. There's a big difference between like, you know, that indie sound where it's kind of filtered and maybe it's like chorused and, you know, it's like really in the mix, versus like this. And the difference is like, this isn't going anywhere. First of all, it like feels like it's just kind of like wavering around in the abyss. It's like, ba 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 do 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 ba 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 dee dee. I don't know what else to do. You know what I mean? So I feel like you got to get your structure together with your song. And this has a lot to do with arrangement, chord progression, etc. Like you just have like all these arps and these really pretty colors and like these cool sounds, but they're not organized. And music needs organization. Like that's what we call music. Otherwise it's called sound. It's called noise, right? Like, if you don't organize noise, then you don't have music. So I think like a lot of this is just organizing it. So what I would recommend for you is you start studying arrangement. Find some books on arrangement, find some YouTube videos on arrangement, like really start studying arrangement. Another reason I can tell you're not very good with arrangement and it doesn't really make sense is this is 1 minute and 42 seconds long of you just kind of ba da 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 making weird noises. And I'm not hating. Like, a lot of you guys get on this channel and you think like, oh, he's hating on my music. Boo-hoo. You got on a fucking song review channel. Like, you're the one that uploaded to this. What did you expect? Did you expect me to be like, your song, I like the use of the 5/7 chord. No, bro, like I'm reviewing your music. I'm trying to help you. You know, and sometimes it's like, that's how I talk to people. Little tough love. Sorry. You know, maybe it's not for you. Maybe the channel's not for you. Maybe I'm not for you. Maybe we're not going to be best friends in the world. But, you know, I would say like study up on arrangement. Like you need to learn how to, here's an intro, here's my verse, here's my pre-chorus. Maybe you can get more creative with your arrangement. I get that. But like if you get way too and you know what I mean? Like you did, like, where are we going with this shit? I don't know. I don't think anybody knows. I don't think you know. I think you're like, I don't know what to do with this. I think these are cool sounds. So fair enough, right? But yeah, arrangement for this one, I think. Did I skip the rain? No, we already heard this one. All right, so I'm gonna move on here. Oh, we got the rain again. That's why it's like fucking with me. K1 to Infamous, man. Why you uploading two shits, man? I don't need your MP3. You uploaded the wave. I give you guys a hard time, but I mean all love. Everything is love here, by the way. Or else I wouldn't be doing free live song reviews for you guys. You know, like giving you free shit all the time, trying to help you. It's all love. It's all love. Like, you just got to remember, I come from an era where to be a music engineer, an audio engineer, you'd have to go to a studio and be an intern, and the engineers there would dog you all day. That was just part of the culture. It's like, yo, go clean the toilet, shut the fuck up, you know? Do you even know how to wrap a cable? And nowadays it's all like, let me coddle you, spoon you, suck on my nipple, you know, everything okay? Ooh, try better, you're doing such a good job. You're gonna be famous if you just pay for your blue check mark on Instagram. Good job, buddy. Like, I'm not here to do that. That's not my game, okay? That's not what I believe. All right, Can't Let Go, Chris Powelson. Let's go.
I believed you when you said to death. Didn't know that meant that you would live. Poison kisses sealing my fate. Venom spread like fire through my veins. Missed the signs of hunger in your eyes. That night we met, cause I was hypnotized that your embrace would keep me safe. Till it became a cage I had to break. The trance break. The hold you have on me break. The chains and there's nothing left to take from me. I can't go on. Gave you all that I'm still on the nails. I can't.
Hey, real quick, I'm going to pause this. You guys need to share the show. Spend 1 second of your time right now. Share this shit, all right? Share this for Chris Powelson so he can get some reach. Share this for you. Share this for me. Share this for everyone. All right, back to the music. Sounded sick.
Let go of you. I can't let go of you. I can't let go of you. Could never give you what you needed. I begged and pleaded for the reasons and how to win the games you played. Forced me
like it has like moments where it's like, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be really good. Like, and then it like falls flat. And I think the problem is, let me just go back to the first chorus here.
There's nothing left to take from me. I can't go on, give you all that I'm still lonely. I can't let go of you. I was bound to break. There's nothing left to take from me. I can't go on. I can't let go of you.
Oops, sorry if it was like playing double there. So the issue I'm having here is like, there's no like hook here. Yeah, I know, mic is hot, I get it. So like there's not a hook here. It's like, I'm not hearing it, you know what I mean? Like I feel like you got this moment and you're gonna do it, and then it's like, but nothing happens. So there's a little post chorus, I think, where you can put a tag here.
I can't let go of you. I can't let go of you.
I would rethink that. So, and I can't let go of you. And I can't let go of you. That's not impactful. To me, personally. I'm giving you my feedback, all right, motherfucker? So if you don't like it, get out of here, bitch. Just kidding. But like, yeah, when it was like, and I can't let go of you. Da 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 da. I can't let go of you. Da 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 da. You know, like we need something there. Like you don't have a hook. So write the hook. Also, like your wording in some areas is just really clunky. I feel like you're trying to jam too much in. Like you're trying to say too much, but you're not saying anything, which is really interesting with the writing. And I'm really going to focus on your writing because I feel like overall, technically, this is pretty decent, like demo quality. Your mic sounds pretty good. Your vocal sounds pretty good as far as technically speaking. I'm like, yo, that sounds good. Like sounds like a pretty good recording, right? Vocals a little out on top. I would like definitely make it a little bit softer and into the mix. Make this really feel more impactful. Drums and everything, like you need more on the chorus that has more impact on the low end and on the high end as well. Those drums by themselves, just like that's not really doing what you think it's doing. It feels like it's part of something, but you need more there. Yeah, it's just like a matter of changing cadence with instruments and voice leading differently, like changing the harmonic structure rather than just like adding a drum thing. Yeah, so that's like my biggest thing about this is the writing. It's like, what are you talking about? I have no idea. I can't let go of you. You know, like you're chained up. It's very like, I don't know. I feel like you're going for like sync licensing and you're trying to keep it like really open. But I think you need it to be just a little bit more personal. Like it needs to have something. Like just let's focus on the lyrics real quick.
Never give you what you needed. I begged and pleaded for the reasons.
Never give you what you needed. I begged and pleaded for the reasons. Like it's so fucking open-ended. It's like too much. It's like, I guess like if I was telling a story right now and I was just saying, hey, I can't let go of you. I was always thinking this could be a thing, but it never became a thing. So where are we in this galaxy? I don't know. I can't let go of you. I was begging for reasons you didn't have any reason. We were thinking about something might happen, you know, like it's very like, what? what the fuck are we? Where are we? You know? So I think the song needs something. You need to like give us a song, give us a story, you know? Like get more detailed, you know? I was waking up in sweats because, you know, you left again on a Thursday and I don't know what I did wrong. Is it my drinking? Is it the way I get rowdy when we go out? Like, you know, you have to give us a little bit more detail. I think overall just the lyrical content is just way too open-ended, and also the melodies da 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 da, and I can't let go of you. Like it needs something more. I don't know. It's hard to explain. But overall, as far as like sonically, it's pretty good. Like the sonics of it is pretty. You're getting there. You're like 75% there. Yeah, and that bridge is that's a cop out, bro. Like the bridge could be the part where you actually do the storytelling. Like you know, you break down exactly what this song is about and what you're talking about. But good stuff, man. Best one of the night as far as like it being of quality. So good work, Chris or Paul. Sorry, Paulson. What was it? I'm sorry. Michael Martin. Oh yeah, Chris. Yeah, Chris Paulson. Good work, man. Jeremy Murray, Not There, clean mix. Let's go.
There I go again, down a memory. Thought I was done with the past. Guess I didn't really know just what you meant to me. Pretended it always lasts. But when I pull that thread, the things I should have said, the time goes so fast. It took too many years to earn these tears, so I'll take the pain because I do it all again. Said, take a sip, take a drink, have a smoke, a little break, but you're not there, and you'll never be again. Take a sip, take a drink, have a smoke, a little break, but you're not there, and you'll never be again. You're gone, and our time is done. I feel like I've got to just move on. I don't know how I'm supposed to face today, as every piece of you fades away. But when I hear your voice, and it's telling me so loud and plain, boy, you gotta start again. Say, take a sip, take a drink, have a smoke.
Dope. I like this vibe, man. I think this has like a very, you know, I'm gonna say the same thing as like the rap song that I heard earlier. You know, like this is very dated sounding. I I don't feel like you've done anything like new to make this like more modern. It just feels like, I don't know, it feels old. You know what I mean? But it feels like 2005, like blues rock or something. You know what I mean? Something you'd hear at like a bar, like someone, like a band playing at a bar or something. And I like that. I think that's cool. But, you know, I kind of think like Kings of Leon kind of vibe. You can modernize this. You know what I'm saying? Like you can really modernize this and make this something really cool. I hear other instrumentation and I hear vocalizations that I think could make it just feel more like a record and less like a 3-piece band sort of thing. You know, you got the bass player, the guitar player, and the drummer. You know what I'm saying? And then like maybe there's a second guitar player or whatever, but you know, it'd be cool to like maybe have some ooze or some like, you know, something to pad out the chorus a little bit more, just to make it feel a little bit more glued and also like more important.
And you'll never. So I'll take the pain because take a sip, take a drink, have a smoke, a little break, but you're not there.
I'd also like to hear the keys come up, you know, the like, I don't know if that's like a suitcase or something. I hear it in there. I think that's a really cool vibe. I think you got your guitar way too up front. You're obviously a guitar player. It's really obvious. I've worked with way too many guitar players to know like that's exactly what a guitar player's mix sounds like. Like vocal and guitar even louder than the vocal, right? So I think like think more about the record and the song and the feeling you're trying to convey. And I do like how it kind of sounds rough, a little demo-y. But I think there's things to like differentiate the chorus from the verse and stuff, you know? So like when you hit the take a drink, take a drink, then, you know, like that could really have like some ooh, like something to make it like show us more that you're going more soulful, or maybe you're going more blues, like something, you know? If you want to go more blues, then of course you throw an organ in there, right? You throw like a B3 or a Hammond in there. You know, obviously B3 is a Hammond, but I'm saying like there's so many different Hammond organs and different things you can do with organs. Like maybe it's a B3 with the bars, you know what I mean? So like just different timbres, and I hear more like movement in the crescendoing and in and out of things instead of like the rhythmic stuff. I think you have the rhythmic stuff nailed. You have the clink, 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 you know, you have all that, which is really cool. That kind of reminds me of soul music and shit. Like I love that style of music. My last record was like completely that. You know what I mean? Like, let me show you just a little taste of that, just so you can understand what I'm talking about. So if I go to my latest record, which was Bring Those Good Times Back, right? This absolutely has like all that soul stuff in there, right?
Those good times back. That disco ball stop spinning in your bedroom. Dust it off, let it shine to a new tune. Put the record back on, cut a new groove. James Brown, funkadelic, ooh. Don't make me wait.
Right? So like I don't want you to think I'm like just talking out of my ass. Like I produced all that, right? Like I played the guitar on that. I'm not even a guitar player. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of the times you have to, as a guitar player, you got to go, hold on, what is the record really calling for? Is it calling for more like blues soloing? I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's cool, right? Like it kind of feels like the beach, you know, like a hazy beach where you're smoking a joint or something. I just feel like maybe it just needs something else on the chorus. That's really what I feel. And also, I don't like this this delay thing. These are all my personal opinions, you know. Take them or leave them. I've been producing music for 2 decades, right? I suck at it. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I still try to always make shit better. You know what I mean? So, you know, take my opinion or leave my opinion. I don't care. It does not matter one bit to me. But these delay throws on this vocal, I just don't think this is it.
You're gone, and our time is done. I feel like I've got to.
You know, that's a moment of like you being really personal. Now the time is gone. I feel like a dun-dun. Like that should be even like more like you're talking to someone while you're sitting in their room with them, you know, on this bedside. Not like time is done. Like that's weird, you know? I feel like that's trying to make it like you're trying to produce it up, like throw something at it. You're like, yeah, look at me, I'm being spicy, but it's just not serving the song, in my opinion. Okay? I think a lot of people would agree with that. Like, this is a moment where you're like, oh, I just did this blues solo thing and that was sick. But now, like, let's focus in right again, like you and me. Let's just talk. Let's have a conversation. I want to tell you how I really feel. Like, you don't need that delay shit. And then the choruses, like, I think you can be different with the choruses as well. Like, first chorus has the same thing as the last chorus, right? Like, it doesn't feel any different. So try some background vocals, try some harmony stacks, try some like in between the pockets sort of stuff. But overall, I think like sonically, I think you have a really cool sound dialed in, and you're going for something that sounds unique to you. So kudos to that. Keep going, man. Beautiful. All right, let's move on. Malachi the Great, Cruise Control. Dirty. This is dirty.
Hey, when I do this shit to myself.
It's a beautiful day out here too. The grass is green, the sky's blue, birds is chirping. It's really life.
It's really life.
Straight up out that Bama, but really I'm from Texas. Some say we going too hard just because we talking reckless. Looked up to my family, no more crying, no more stressing, cause we done made it out. I'm guessing you ain't get my message. Guessing y'all ain't see me round the city in that Lincoln resting. Cruise control, gripping wood, grain, and a weapon. Everything I got from God, it truly was a blessing. I done made it this far without no scheming, no finessing. Up in New York, in the bodega, sipping on tings. Me and Trigger in the B&B living like kings. Me and Trigger up in NYC doing big things. Did a show that weekend, landed records, living out our dreams. Wish my nigga Mills was here so he could see the legacy. Last time I seen my nigga, I was off the ecstasy. Nowadays I do this shit and I don't even need a pill. I ain't worried about no record label signing me a deal. Now I'm down to get this money though, I mean by any means. Yeah, I need that cabbage or that lettuce or them collard greens. Yeah, I wanna get that house that be sitting on that hill. Wanna be the richest man alive and touch at least a trill. Man, hold up.
Lean in my cup.
Pistol in my hand, you know I don't give a fuck. Cruise control, gripping wood, grain in the weapon. Hop out the whip.
Let me teach y'all boys a lesson.
Shout out to my niggas that be putting in work. I don't care what niggas talking about, we came from the dirt. You keeping money in your pocket and you handling business. It don't matter how you get it, just know that God is your witness. So don't be fucking up, gotta watch your back when you doubling up. Real recognize real, always gon' keep it a buck, but be cautious about the way you out here flossing. Cause niggas out here dying, they gon' lay you in the coffin. Let's get this.
Alright, so this one's a hard one to review, you know what I mean? Because it's like a freestyle. And like it's cool. I appreciate you guys like, you know, uploading stuff anytime. I don't care. Like, because, you know, as long as it's not instrumentals, I make it pretty clear I don't review instrumentals. Bores the shit out of me. Makes me go to sleep. Like I'm like, oh man, I really love your use of the 808 Metro booming. Like I don't give a fuck, right? So with this, like it's like it's like a freestyle, and I just don't really have much to say about this. I'll be like 100% with you guys. Like, it's like, what do you want me to say? I think the guy has a cool voice, like Malachi the Great, I think, is the artist, hence the title. I would say, like, your vocal is really cool. I would say I'd like to hear you on a legit record, not just like freestyling over something. But I do think that you like fit the pocket and the vibe of the beat really well, with that kind of like, thoughtful, thought-provoking, reminiscent kind of vibe. I think you nailed it. So that's all I'll say about that. And I think you got a cool pocket. Balloons. Jake, James, Jonathan, Jakenheimer Schmidt, Dash Vogel. Let's get it. I always make fun of your name, bro. I'm sorry. It's just fucking around.
Carry lies close to your breast. Don't let them know the real you. Look in the eyes, puff out your chest. Superman couldn't see through you. It doesn't weigh you down.
All right, so I think right away, bro, like, you got a bunch of crazy timing issues, and I hear what you're trying to do with the syncopation on the drums and the bass, but it's like off still. You know what I mean? So it's really hard to catch. It's like hard to listen to. And I think anyone that hit play, usually they're going to be like, skip that. Fuck, that thing's fucked up. It's fucked up. It doesn't sound right. You know what I mean? They're not going to know why. Most people won't know why that doesn't sound right. So what I would do is use quantization and like your grid, and look, like, as you're working in Logic Pro, Ableton, FL Studio, whatever, like, look at your grid and make sure you're at least like in the vicinity, you know what I mean, of where your beats are and stuff. But yeah, like, the timing is just crazy, bro. Like I hear it's trying, it's like you have to like really make that happen on purpose. But I can hear like how off it is, that it's like almost distracting.
Like sandbags on balloons, you never hit the ground. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I can't really listen to it much, and that's just me being real, 100%. Phil Spicer said it would work. Love it. Is Phil Spector or Spicer? I don't know who Spicer is. But yeah, man, like, it's a matter of getting that syncopation to lock in. Like, if you're gonna do that, you gotta like really, it's gotta be so tight. You know what I mean? Like, it's gotta be like, it just doesn't sound right. Sounds crazy. He made the instrument. Which instrument? The bass? Is that what you're talking about? It could be, dude. It could be like the way, like, if that's a synth or something, it could be like that. It's like a dotted. You know what I mean? It just sounds off with the drums. So it's called the instrument. Okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just a bad instrument. So Phil Spicer needs to redo his instruments or something. I don't know what to tell you. I don't think I could listen to that, Like, I just, like, it feels off. And I like what you're doing. Like, I always like your shit because I like that it has like that throwback 80s, Talking Heads kind of vibe. And I've told you before, like, all your shit reminds me of those kind of vibes. And this one just ain't it. Like, it's not pocketed right. Doesn't sound right. Maybe you could change the volume of some of the bass notes. Yeah, like if you wanted to have it like delay weird. Still just doesn't sound right. So lock it in, man. Lock it in. Let's go. Quit fucking around. I don't know why I'm in Gmail. All of a sudden I'm emailing shit. All right, let's go. Empire, Helion, Adic, Chris, Galud,
Weird. I feel like I'm at church right now.
You are
Man, what am I even doing here?
talking to God.
Alright, let's talk then.
Hell yeah.
Look, they call me the Empire. I set fire to the beat when you see me smoke rolling out my feet as I run by. I'm so fly, I'm like gunfire. You can feel the heat, buildings crumble when the pen fires. I'm a skyscraper, the rule breaker that makes grace look fake. Place your wager, cause my destructive nature will make sure that my single's gonna make the paper. I'm a paper chaser, the faceless hater that rape the game straight. Homie, meet your maker. Beat is sick, lyrics fit slick like razors. I stomp the ground hard, call me the earthquake. I move mountains when I get about my business.
All right, so I can kind of hear where you're at in your journey, you know, on music, and you're at the beginning. Usually in the beginning, I think you're trying to find your voice, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're trying to rap, but you're like trying to do a voice, and you're trying to make it da-da-da. You know, like, you don't need to do that, bro. Like, just be yourself. Your own voice is cool, man. Yeah, like, it doesn't... It's like, have you ever, like, watched a movie and you're like, yo, this acting is so bad? It's like that. Like, you're trying to act, but you're such a bad actor. You know what I mean? Like, you're like on a movie and you're like, there's no way that this is gonna work, Karen. I don't feel like we're gonna make it out of this alive. You know what I mean? Like overacting and shit, because like you just don't have the acting chops. And then you watch someone like Robert De Niro, and he like makes a face, you know, just like makes a look, and you're like, oh damn, I get what he's saying, dude. I understand that. Like, he can make a little look and a little wrinkle in his eyebrow, and you're like, oh damn, that's hardcore, bro. That's hardcore. You see what I'm saying? So like right away, I'm hearing you like, yeah, I'm so hard. I'm called the guy that does stuff. I'm gonna get you. Yeah. Like, it's in the way that you're like doing, you know, the voice and everything. Like, you don't need to do that. So that's the first thing I would say. Like, try to work on just like figuring out your voice. So look, this is going to take a lot of records. It's going to take you recording a lot. It's going to take you learning a lot. It's going to take you studying. Like, I'll tell you guys a story. I think it's actually pretty relevant to this conversation. The other day, I had people over and we were all hanging out and stuff. Good friends of mine, really, really close friends. And we're all in the living room playing Jenga. We're having some drinks, smoking some herb, you know, just hanging out, doing that LA Hollywood lifestyle shit. And there's music playing off the Bluetooth speaker because I have my phone connected to Bluetooth, and I got, you know, I'm the DJ, man. I'm the music guy, right? So I got my Spotify playlist going. It's like playing all this indie vibey shit. And we're all just kind of like hanging out, playing Jenga in the living room. And I'm like, all right, I got to go to the bathroom, you know? And I go to the bathroom, and I finish in the bathroom and stuff. I pull out my phone, and I stop for a second before I go back out to the living room to hang out. And I start going through some of my posts and some of the content that I was doing. And I like start watching some of it, and I start kind of like, you know, because I'm like in a different state. I'm like a little bit high. I got a couple drinks in me, and I'm like chilling, you know, but my brain's like in a different state. So I start watching some of this stuff, and I'm like, kind of looks stupid there, you know, or I said that weird, or you know what I mean? Like you have to watch your own tape, your own film, right? Like if you're Kobe Bryant, you study your own tape, you watch your game, you watch what you did wrong, what you could improve on, right? But you also study the opponent's tape. You study the people that you're going against, you know, your competition, etc. And I believe in competition. I like competition. But anyway, I'm like doing that, right? I like watching my shit, like watching my film, you know what I mean? And I come back out of the living room and everyone's laughing. They're like, oh my God, it's killing me. Oh my God. And my friend Unbi, she's like, I don't know what's funnier, like the fact that like the music was playing and then like your voice is coming through the Bluetooth speaker, or like the fact that you're watching your own content, like, oh my God. And like everyone's just laughing at me. And I'm just like, it's normal for me, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh yeah, I was just watching my shit, like making sure it was good, you know, before I post it. You know what I mean? Like super normal. Like absolutely part of my day. You know what I mean? Like I listen to my records, I listen to my content, I watch my shit, and I'm like, how can I get better? How do I get that point across better? How do I teach people better? How do I deliver that line better? Can I say that, like that thing in one word? Like Robert De Niro, how can I take this and make it a look, you know? And you're like, oh shit, I see what he's saying. So yeah, I'm watching my own tape. I'm watching my own film. But the whole point is like, you got to get so good at pinpointing what you're doing wrong just as much as pinpointing what you're doing right. So when you watch your own shit or you listen to your own songs, you have to go, that's so dope. I killed that, you know? I need to write that down. I need to do that again. Right? Or you go, wow, that's cringy. I should stop doing that right away. So for this kind of record, I'm like, you got to stop that right away, bro. Yeah, I'm doing this. I'm so serious. Like, you don't need to do the whispery thing. I think a good thing for you would be to work with a producer, you know? Someone that like goes, hey, dude, stop it. What the hell are you doing, bro? You know? Like, I produce artists that like are just getting started all the time. And we do like we do these like remote sessions, right? Where I'm using audio movers. I'm recording them into my Pro Tools. They're out in Colorado. They're out in Pittsburgh, you know what I'm saying? And they're in their studio. And I'm like recording them and I'm going, yo, stop that shit. What are you doing? Why are you whispering? Like, you trying to be sexy right there? And I'll make fun of them and stuff. And they're like, oh man, you're right. Oh my God, you're right. I never even noticed that. But yeah, if you work with a producer, you can start to like become better at like a rapid pace. You know what I mean? Instead of like, yeah, I'm going to cut 1,000 records where I'm doing the same mistake over and over again. And then you ingrain it into your style and nobody takes you seriously. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I think about it. I need to cancel my balloons release. Yeah, dude, are you going to release that? Come on, bro. You run this shit by me, bro. Come on. But yeah, let's move on. Hopefully I made that point all right. Maybe I'll watch this film and realize I'm not making that point right. Whatever. San Diego. Tyler Rivera Stein. All right. So I like the vibe. I like the big band, you know, the horns like are live. That's super dope. The mix is terrible. Like the mix is like not serving this song in any sense. Yeah, you should get this mixed, man. And I know you're probably like, dude, I did get this mixed by a really good mixing engineer. I'm like, bro, this is not a mix. It's not even balanced. Like, here, I'll show you something real quick. I'll show all y'all something. All right, first things first. Let's open this up in Logic. This is the last song tonight, you guys. I'm sorry. If you're here looking for a review, peace. See you later. But if you are here still and you want to learn something, I'm going to show you something. All right, I respect everyone's time, so I don't want to waste your time. But I do want to show you stuff that's going to help you guys improve on your music, your mixes, your production, your arrangement, all that stuff. I mean, that's what I do every day. I put out content every single day for you guys. on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok. If you guys aren't following me on those platforms, if you're not on my TikTok, if you're not on my Instagram, you're not going to get all the shit that I put out every single day, right? Like, I'm always trying to help people. I put my stories out. I'm doing tip of the days every day. I spend hours and hours and hours every day trying to help people. So don't ever fucking knock me for any of the shit that I do. All I do is try to help people. All right, that's the name of the game for me. All right, so, and even the music I put out, I'm like, yo, you guys, I want you to feel good. You know, listen to the music, jam out. I'm not asking for shit. I don't need you guys to stream it. If you don't want to, don't do it. I don't care. But I'm gonna show you something, all right? So if we bring this into Logic, the first thing I'm gonna say is the song itself is lacking mid-range. So it's all scooped out. It's just like the horns, everything sounds so beep, 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 beep. The vocal sounds really thin. If da 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 da, just San Diego. Like, it's just not, there's no impact there. And the impact comes from the mid-range, okay? And someone just like started scooping the shit out. And they're like, yeah, this is going to be dope if I just scoop all the mid-range out. No, it's not going to be dope. It's going to sound like a thin, weird mix. And that's what it sounds like to me right now. And then another thing, like the bottom end is like you have all this low sub stuff that is like completely unnecessary, but then you don't have any punch in like your low mids, meaning like your 100 area, your 60 hertz, etc. So let me show you something real quick, just on very, very basic. I'm just going to show this on an EQ, because an EQ is going to show you pretty much everything you need to know about this. Okay, so we're going to pay attention, first of all, to this kind of shit down here, because there's a lot of garbage down there that's just like completely eating up the track for no reason. Like, someone's just not even hearing the fact that there's a bunch of like 20 hertz and 18 hertz and like 10 hertz down here. Like, why? Are you trying to like mix for a dog? Like, let's make sure the dogs can hear it. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. So this area right here can totally be scooped out. I think you can come all the way up to like 20, 25. Like, you don't need any of that.
Why don't we go tonight? Is it your first time to San Diego? Why don't we go?
All right, so it's like really thin because listen to the bass. If you listen to the bass, let's just like kind of solo out this band, right? So this is like where the bass is, it's just woofy, but there's no bass. If I start coming up to 100, 200, etc., there's no like like there's no definition in the bass. No bass in the 500 area, that's a big no-no to me. I think 500 is like, it's like where a P bass or a jazz bass, like where it speaks really well. You know what I mean? Like that's like that. Like we're missing the definition of those bass notes. What do you say? Yo, cover my chat. My girlfriend is in here. Don't be a pervert, Kev. Fucking pervert. Yo, you hear that? That's what's up. Yeah, man, we went heavy on the Kevin Whitaker shit, man. Always do. Always do. We always go in depth with that shit. Because we're trying to hit that huge, you know, movie trailer vibe. You guys got to like feel that in your gut, you know? But yeah, let's go into like the mid-range now. Let's talk about the mid-range.
On this road, for good luck.
Like, why is that gone? Why is that so sweeped out? Why do I have to boost almost 6 dB to like even make this record just sound balanced? You know what I mean? And obviously I'm clipping the output. Like, don't pay attention to that. Who gives a shit? Just like listen to this, and I'm gonna bypass this in and out.
Is it your first time to San Diego? Why don't we go tonight, tonight?
Yeah, so someone like whoever's mixing your shit is just like destroying your shit. All right, so let's be real, y'all. Like I'm not showing you guys anything crazy. I'm just showing you like the mid-range is completely it's like this. This is really what you're hearing, you know? Like you're hearing this and you're hearing this. Like this is what the record whoever mixed this like did. They're like, yeah, that's it right there. That's the fire, bro. Take out all the mid-range, which is the whole record, is everything in the record. Just sweep it all out. And then add a bunch of sub. It's not hitting, bro. Like, that's just not right, bro. Like, it sounds like shit. So y'all don't just go follow some TikTokers that telling you to like you know, sweep out all your mid-range. You got to get rid of the mud. You know, the mud is the, you know, it's in that 800, that 900. You know, you got to sweep everything out. Sweep it. Like, no, man, just work with people that know how to listen and know how to hear like a record. Because like this could be a dope record. This could be really live. This could be really fun. This could get you more gigs. But you're not even investing with the right people. You're not working with the right people. Straight up. This record, if I mixed and mastered this shit, it'd be smash. It'd be like banging out of the speakers. You'd be like, oh my God, everyone was dancing. The whole place is live. Everybody's going crazy for it. Sounds insane, right? But you lacking. You lacking because you're trying to save $100. All right, y'all, that's all I got for tonight. I'm done talking shit. I appreciate you guys coming through. Share the show if you got anything from it. Even if you're like, yo, I got a laugh out of that. That was pretty funny. Brad said some dumb shit. Share it. Share the show. Subscribe to the channel. Show love for the content. It's all free. All right. Peace.